Um, First off, like the topic was great, and you especially made it really well in a way where you started with a question and really engaged the audience because it is, I think a lot of us are immigrants here, and you could just easily relate that. And by asking a question, we're already like, okay, what is your story? And you started with that and got people engaged. Secondly, like you continued asking questions, like for example, the Chapel Hill. I've never heard about it, but I had heard about Michael Jordan. I had heard about those people, so I immediately, by just like engaging me more, I knew that okay, it's like it's a place where Michael Jordan went to. Other couple of good things that you did, you actually, and given this is like basically your second speech, you utilized the space here. You mentioned you started in, I can't remember the city in India, but you flew and then landed in US. And it's a good way to also like not just stand in place and people again will keep kind of like in noticing you when you're doing this. The couple of things, and given like the point of this is to get the feedback and apply, what I would like you to think of is the structure of your speech. And this is something, this time it was a story, and this is especially difficult if anyone is giving a story, is how do you keep people interested in story and know where they're going with it? Often a story has like a thing that you're telling about at the end, and people really need to know like, okay, what are we waiting for in the story? Is it a punchline? Is it something you kind of learn? The other thing to kind of work on is continuing working. It's good that you use the space and you open the hands a bit, but especially in the beginning, there's a lot of clasping hands, which shows slight nervousness there. Just try to open them. It makes it much more engaging, and then you start naturally using your hands more there. And especially with the structure, I still want to mention one thing. This is more of a challenge, and it depends, and I think this is a generic storytelling thing. If you're telling a story, in this case it's coming to US, but often it's to keep people really, really interested is like, how did you change? Or what did you learn? Like, what is the thing in the story that we're really about? It's not just you moving to US, how did you change by, or what did you learn when you kind of applied here? But overall, it was a really engaging story. It was funny with the food also, reference to the spicy food, and all these things. Like it was a great and engaging story. I really enjoyed it, and thank you.